Welcome to Stepwise, Dr. Bob. I'm going to go ahead and look at President's Day version of Cryptic. No more texting inside by primary classmates, and teachers. All right, initial thoughts. No could be negation in some way, getting rid of something. More texting inside. So inside could be something where there's a word that's actually crossing over. This isn't a great example because Omarit isn't a word. I don't see anything down here yet. Mary Claw. Um, primary classmates could be the C, and teachers. Oh. No more texting. Inside by. What's no more texting? No more texting. Can't think of a word that means no more texting. I'm jumping around in my head on various potential indicators here. Primary classmates mean C to me, and teachers. Teachers could be aides, educators, instructors, faculty. Faculty is 7 letters. Is there anything there? No more texting inside by primary classmates. I don't think there's any way it's faculty. I'm gonna hit check anyway. No. All right. Excuse me. Inside by. No more texting. Inside by. Primary classmates and teachers. Is this like first grade? Primary classmates. How about texting? This texting. SMS? Inside by. Primary classmates. And yeah, that's just way too much there. No more. No more. Stop. Assist. Prevent. 7 letters. Teachers. Yeah, I'm not sure if the or the and. I mean, the ampersand could be and. Primary classmates and. Texting inside by. Yeah, there's nothing there. I'm not seeing this. Despite being President's Day, I've put a lot on my plate today, so I'm tempted to take a hint a little faster than I might normally. Someone made a good comment when I did my 45-minute video a few days ago. Is this really worth 45 minutes of my time? No, got a lot better things to do. However, still very stubborn. No more. What have I not thought about? Because this hasn't jumped out at me the way a lot of them do. So what am I missing? No more. Texting. Texting could be SMS. No more. Uh, uh, no more texting inside. I was looking at SM within the SMS is in here, but it's too far away from the no more texting. I don't like it. Inside by primary. It's just the if I took a hint for indicators, I would expect inside, maybe by, and maybe primary. But now I'm struggling to think about how all those work, right? If inside is an indicator, then something is going inside of by. Texting inside by could be a thing. Texting. Text. I keep thinking texting like SMS, but texting could be like printing, putting text onto something like a press of some sort. All right, let me go back to the discussion I was just having with myself. Inside by primary. By primary could just be the B. No. More texting inside by. The only word I can think of there is like nobility, and that's too short. Notably, no. This is it's not even, I mean, that's more texting inside by primary classmates. Class could be like nobility, but that was again just something I randomly thought of as I was typing. That's a definition, and that's not at the end of the whole thing. Primary classmates and teachers. And could this mean no more texting inside? Texting inside by primary classmates and teachers. If no more is a deletion, then we'd be getting rid of texting inside of by primary classmates. What texting could we get rid of in there that would make a word that means teachers? What is no more texting inside of that? What are teachers? That starts with hmm. Are teachers profs? Are they
Like that kind of.
so, by primary classmates and teachers? Classmates and teachers for schools. When you have those together, it's schools. It doesn't look great. I don't see that. I feel like I've said whatever this is. Which makes me think that I should dig just a hair more on one of those things, but I'm running out of good thoughts here. The texting has me baffled. And the inside by primary, the three indicators back to back to back. One of those isn't an indicator, I think. I'm just not seeing it. No more texting inside by primary classmates and teachers. I mean, if this was a definition, what would mean no more? Prevent eliminate, eradicate, destroy. That's to make no more. No more is less. No more texting. Being harder to come up with a definition for no more texting. If the definition was teachers. Definition was classmates and teachers. Primary classmates and teachers. Leaning towards classmates and teachers, so the dot dot dot. But why the dot dot dot? Why not just put and? I mean, the dot. I feel like there's a reason there, but I'm not getting it. I mean, the ampersand is what? Shift 7. That doesn't mean anything, does it? You can't imagine that means anything. Let me go back to this thought really quick. No more texting. Inside of by There's nothing that ends in YC, right? That would be the ampersand is and. All right. We'll give inside and primary. Yep. Those indicators are inside and primary, both different kinds of selection indicators. They're guiding us to focus only on certain letters and some neighboring fodder. In addition to these indicators, by is acting as a connecting word. Certain letters will go by or next to other letters. It helps keep the surface of the clue smooth. Okay, so that was helpful. I was overthinking by. Certain letters will go by or next to other letters. Primary classmates. And so that could be fodder. That could be still C, A, and D. I'm not getting to teachers yet, which I think is the definition now, because primary is acting on something. They're different kind of selection indicators, guiding us to focus only on certain letters in some neighboring fodder. So inside, no more texting inside. No more is not fodder. So I'm sorry, not an indicator. So no more texting inside would be what? On some neighboring fodder. Inside of texting could just be the T. Texting is inside. So we could be getting a T, a C, and then no more could be fodder. And the and still isn't used. And that wouldn't turn into teachers, would it? So now I think no more is fodder. And I have to figure out what no more means. Less, stop. Texting inside by primary class. Let's go back and reread that again. Clues indicators are inside and primary and are different kinds. So they're guiding us to focus on only certain letters in neighboring fodder. In addition to these indicators, by is acting as a connecting word. Certain letters will go by or next to other letters, plural. So inside, is that more than just the T? Is it XTI? And then the C? Sorry, XTSC. Again, I'm assuming primary classmates. Hmm. I don't feel like I've got it yet. I guess I'll show the fodder. The whole thing means no more. Oh, and now I see it. God, the texting inside is all of this. And then it goes by the primary of that. And the reason that they use the ampersand is because you don't want to take the first letter of that. It's the first letter of classmates and teachers. Texting inside the entire EXTIN, putting that by the primary of classmates and teachers. And of course, that is a much better meaning of no more. I was dancing all around it and just did not get out of my own way. All right. Well, under par. That was a good clue. I I did not I did not think about inside strong enough on that. I'm sure if you got this, you were just screaming at me to see it. And I didn't. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed watching that struggle. Got there eventually, but needed some help. All right, I'll see you next time.